Good morning, guys. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Today we have 2 appointments to go to for little Miss Aubrees, and I thought it'd just be fun to vlog. So I'm gonna get dressed. The kiddos are still asleep. Austin's still asleep. But once I get dressed, I will see you guys later. If you wanna go, then I'll be so lonely. If you're leaving, baby, let me down slowly. Let me down. Guys. Say good morning.
Bye.
Say good morning.
Bye.
Cohen had his oranges, but he's supposed to be in his lap, so I'm glad I brought a change of clothes for him. Aubrey, say hey everybody, I gotta go to the doctor today. Alright, so I'm gonna go into depth a little bit more about what doctor she's gotta go to. She's gotta go to GI, which is like her stomach and like gastrointestinal doctor or whatever, and her GI doctor. And it's like they just like make sure her stomach's working and everything, you know, check everything, make sure her food's being digested properly. He sees Daddy coming.
Mommy, Daddy.
Here comes Daddy. Then after that we have to go to Neurology and hopefully maybe get Aubrey on. Hey, Aubrey has these fits and we don't really know what they are. We've had them checked before for her, like had her checked before for seizures, and she wasn't having seizures. So she's probably not having seizures. It's just like she has these episodes where she wants to scream and scratch her ears. So hopefully he'll be able to put her on some kind of natural medicine. She used to be on Klonopin ever since she was like born in the hospital all the way till when she was 2 years old. I weaned her off of it because it was just not the best medicine for her. She was very dazed, very out of it. She wouldn't play, she wouldn't want to communicate with us. She literally just wanted to sit and watch TV. So hopefully today we could talk to them about getting her on some kind of better medicine, like an all natural alternative, because I don't like my daughter being sluggish and all that. Like I like her to play, and you know, she just got her braces. In the last vlog we showed you guys her getting her braces, and she has a stander and stuff, and if she's sluggish she's not going to want to do all that. I'm sorry I'm shaking, guys. I don't know why I'm shaking. My nerves have been bad. There's been a lot going on here lately, but I just wanted to jump on the camera and vlog because vlogging, I don't know, it's just like a vent, and it just makes me feel better. It's like my therapy type of thing, even though I actually do go to therapy, but vlogging just makes me happy. So yeah. Alright, you guys. Hey, we'll see you guys when we get to the first appointment. Okay, bye. Alright, so we just got to the new location and we're trying to find the building. Oh my god, look at this fountain, y'all. Turn around, camera. Turn around. Okay, it's not gonna turn around, but look how pretty that fountain is. Definitely getting an Instagram picture there before we leave. Alright guys, we finally made it here. We found the building. Coleman had to have a change of clothes because he spilled oranges and Coke all over him. Are you excited to see the GI doctor? Look at her cute little bow. Show me your cute little bow. Yeah, say hey. Yeah, hey. Well, I'm kissing you. So see you later. Guys, we're here with Dr. Larry Sarapian and his assistant. I'm sorry, what was your name? Jake. His assistant Jake, and they're just checking up Aubrey. And little Coltman's being bad, running around.
So yeah, do not that's connected to my ears. Oh God, it's killing me. Cut. Where did y'all?
This is a wrong person. Like,
How did these come apart?
Oh, it does it. You want me to undress her?
Oh, for God. Yeah, let's bring her up here for a second.
Alright, here you go, Daddy. I'm gonna give you the camera.
Let's check her G-tube. How can you do that?
Alright, you can turn the camera around or whatever you want.
Alright, come here, sweetheart.
Alright, come on.
So since I saw you,
Uh-huh.
things have been good?
Yeah.
Is she doing anything by mouth?
No.
Okay.
She's still.
You know, we do have that order, nothing by mouth, and
Yeah.
you know, it's kind of
But is
a break here, you know, because pre-K and all that is a lot to take in.
Sure. Okay. And this functions okay?
Yeah, she actually just pulled it out last month, and I had to like replace it earlier.
12, 1.5. And you do that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you do good?
Yeah. She doesn't fight me anymore. She's kind of used to it now, I guess.
Yeah.
And so like.
How often do you, if you weren't taking it out because it was pulled out,
We change it every 3 months.
do you?
Or
I tell
if it gets like nasty looking, I go ahead and change it or whatever.
Yeah, I tell people to change them. You're gonna think I'm crazy when it needs to be
Yeah,
changed.
as soon as
Not,
it starts looking
but
bad.
not even every 3 months. If it's fine for 4 or 5 months.
Oh, okay, so we can go on
No,
that.
yeah,
Okay.
it doesn't matter. The main reason you take them out, as far as I'm concerned, is if they don't work well.
Okay,
Meaning they leak
okay.
around it, or they leak through it, meaning that valve's not working.
Uh-huh.
Then I do that. But
Okay, so if it's
otherwise,
functioning fine, we don't have to change it. Oh, okay.
do y'all have insurance?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Whenever you have insurance, I shouldn't say this, but what happens is that they'll always tell you if you have insurance to change them every 3 months.
Yeah.
If you don't have insurance, they'll change it when they need to be changed. You know,
Oh,
it could be
okay,
6
yeah.
months or 8 months. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. Whenever
Because
it gets
if it's
gross.
gross or it loses function, meaning that if the balloon or anything gets disrupted on the inside,
Yeah,
then
that's
they'll leak around it.
Yeah.
If the valve in the tube doesn't function right, it'll leak through. Exactly. So if that happens at 2 months or 5 months or 6 months, that's when you change it. Or if it's gross, I get that too. Here, you can sit up. Okay.
I'm gonna
Well,
get
it's
some of
here
this.
that what they would do is Jessica Ponder, for example, is a speech therapist at the hospital. And there, if we do it there, they will do the swallow study there. And
Yeah.
I'll have to order it, but she can do. She's excellent.
So how
they
could
can do-
she get able to have the barium test?
She'd have to go see her, so we
Speech.
can put in
Okay.
a order for that.
Okay, yeah,
So
that would be
we'll
great.
to do that. But Jessica Ponder, and she now has a new person. Sarah. Somebody
Okay.
just told us today. And you'll go in and they'll discuss all this. And you'll talk about her and all her stuff, and then they do a clinical. If
Okay.
she's just not good at all, they'll say, "We need to work with whatever. It's just not time yet." It doesn't
Okay.
mean ever. It just means yet.
Right now,
Or it's
yeah.
time, and you do it, and that's what you do.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll do it for.
So her feed
for
rates are
Jessica.
good and
They're
everything.
perfectly
Her
fine.
weight gain is
Yeah,
looking good.
yeah.
Okay, awesome.
So I'd stay on that. Even if
Okay.
we go to speech therapy and stuff, she's gonna be. Even if we let her do it, it's gonna be slow. So
Yeah.
that would be gravy compared to what she gets until
Yeah.
she starts getting more, and then that would go up and the other would go down.
Yeah, okay,
Something
okay,
like that.
okay.
All right, let's do it. Is that a deal, girlfriend?
Yes, say that sounds good.
Yep.
All right.
Kiss over.
Blow him a kiss.
Blow 'em a kiss.
Say mwah. Guys, as you've seen in the last clip, our doctor was explaining like how we can get Aubrey on pureed foods, but we are leaving now. We just took a couple of Instagram pictures by the fountain, and you guys will see those on my Instagram. It'll be linked below. But right now we are headed to Neurology to get Aubrey's like update on how her brain is doing and all this. Hopefully I'll be able to vlog in there too. If not, we'll see you afterwards. But we'll see. So we were just trying to figure out what we were gonna eat, and Austin called Popeyes to see if they still had the chicken sandwich or whatever, like if they had any left, and they discontinued them. So that salmonella, that was true. Like it really is like a salmonella outbreak from these Popeyes.
I didn't even get to try it.
sandwiches. Well, it's a good thing you did, because you'd be up in a hospital right now fighting for your life.
But I still didn't get to try it.
Colton's son spilled drink all over him, and he's almost asleep. Aubrey's back there chilling, trying to get her arm out of her car seat. We're in Teletrack. traffic right now.
Just taking pictures. Can't switch it around.
The police got somebody. They got somebody pulled over right over there. Look at them. Probably just minding their own business and they got pulled over. Look at us. Alright guys, we made it to Neurology. Austin was filling out paperwork because I sucked at it. Colton fell asleep in the car and spilled juice all over him. He can't have Daddy's pen. He's got to fill out the paperwork. And then Miss Aubrey just had her picture taken. She's watching PJ Masks on the TV above us up here. But if they let me record back there, I'll see you guys when we get back there. If not, I'll see you when we get back in the car. Alright guys, I forgot to make an outro because a lot of stuff happened between the last clip and now, but that was it for today's vlog. We actually stopped by KFC and ate and all that, but like I said, a lot of stuff was going on and I might make a video about that later, maybe not, but we'll see you guys in the next one. Say bye. Say bye-bye. Tell them bye. Say bye. See you in the next one.
Bye-bye.
Say bye-bye.
Bye.
Yay! Alright guys, we'll see you in the next one. Alright guys, I was just laying here in bed watching the footage and I totally forgot to explain about what happened at Neurology. But so basically at Neurology... So basically at Neurology what they said was that, oh god, you guys, my brain is so just overwhelmed right now. There's been so much going on. But basically what they said was that Aubrees' Achilles is still really tight, even though she has her AFOs and she's been wearing them and stuff. She's still like super tight. So next month, I think on the 13th of October, she has to go get Botox, 3 shots in each leg to release some of the tension in her Achilles so that hopefully she'll be able to stand easier and we can get the process of her learning how to walk going, because this has been an ongoing process. Like clearly we've tried getting her to crawl first. It's not gonna happen. Like she just refuses to do it. She's ready to stand up, but you guys, she's 4, so of course she doesn't want to crawl. She's ready to walk and run around like her little brother. But we do have a stander and I will be making a video of like her using her stander and how we use her braces and stuff like that. But after we get everything situated, because we tried to put her in her stander the other day and she's grown so much since the last time she had her braces. It is like too short for her, so I have to have a what is it, baby? I have to have a technician come out, which I have to call them tomorrow. I have to have a technician come out and I'm trying to get him off his passy, but it's not working. So if anybody has any like anything they could tell me to help me get my son off his passy, that would be great. But what was I saying? I totally forgot what I was saying. Alright, but like I was saying, I have to get a technician to come out here to help me because I tried to adjust it, but those things are so confusing. I would show you what it looks like, but Aubrey's already in the bed and it's in her room. Obviously it's her equipment, so it's like usually in her room, like all her other equipment and stuff. But I'll definitely do a video of us using her AFOs and her restraints and her splints and all that stuff if you guys want to see that. And like I said, the technician needs to come out for the stander, but what the Botox injections will do for her legs is, like I said, release her Achilles a little bit so that the tension isn't so tight, because our feet, like, I would show you my feet, but I have ugly feet. So, look, you know what? I'll just use my son's foot as an example. Now, let me see your foot. Alright, so our feet are like this. Like, my son's foot, it can bend up, you know, like, it can bend like this, whatever, right? Okay, well, Aubrees, it can't do that. It's, like, stuck like this because she has cerebral palsy. And, yeah, a lot of people are like, oh, she doesn't have cerebral palsy. But, you guys, cerebral palsy is such an umbrella term. Like, injury at birth is cerebral palsy. Like any brain injury at birth is cerebral palsy. So she does have cerebral palsy. She does have a moderate to lesser, like it's not as severe as most kids would have. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a severe case of cerebral palsy. Like, it's not to the point where she can't move or anything like that. But she does have cerebral palsy, so she has hypertension and she's very tight, very tensified. We have to give her lots of massages and lots of like exercises like to release a lot of the tension. But her neurologist, her name's Dr. Campbell, she thinks that that the Botox injections would probably be the best, because there is also a surgery that they can do to like go in and cut her Achilles. Excuse me, I'm so tired. Today's been such a long day, guys. But there's a surgery they can do to go in and like cut her Achilles to like release it, but that is such a long recovery process, and there's more risk for that surgery than there is for the Botox. So we're going to try the Botox first, and fingers crossed that it works. I really hope that it does, because we've been trying to get Aubrey to stand and walk for so long and stuff, because think about it, like she's 4 and her little brother's 1, and clearly her cousins, she has like cousins and stuff that are running around and are mobile and stuff like that, and she just wants to run around and play with them, and she literally physically can't. Like, I let her play on the floor with them, and like I put her in like this little, it's supposed to be for her in the bathtub, which we do use it in the bathtub, but sometimes I'll put that in the floor and like sit her up and let her like sit in that while she plays on the floor. Or I'll put her on I have a toddler mattress from her old bed, which I'm going to be doing a room tour on her room pretty soon, you guys, after we get it completely finished. But she has a new bed now, so I kept the mattress from her old bed so that when I do her exercises and workouts and stuff, it's more comfortable for her than just putting her on a mat or putting her on like blankets or whatever. So I put her on that and exercise her and relax her and massage her and stuff. She really seems to enjoy that. And yeah, so hopefully the Botox injections will just help speed the process up a little bit, because Aubree's had like this goal of standing for, it seems like 2 years now, and it's just not getting anywhere. So hopefully these Botox injections will help. And another thing was, I did mention to you guys something about maybe Aubrey having a natural alternative medication to help calm her brain, and she recommended me to use melatonin at night, and you can also use it during the day, she said, but it doesn't make you sleep, it just relaxes you so you can go to sleep. So I don't think I'll be giving it to her during the day, but I will definitely give it to her at night to help calm her brain. She said as you use it, it calms the brain more, so it could be a long-term something that could help her for the long term. So we're planning on starting her on melatonin as soon as possible. And then after that, hopefully that'll work. And if not, she said we'll try something else. But I really like her GI doctor and her neurology. They're very great. It's been a while since we've been in neurology, actually, because the last time we went to neurology, we got really bad news. And the old neurologist, I can't say his name for legal purposes. I'm not trying to be sued. But he was very rude to us. Like, she had an MRI scan done when she was a newborn in the hospital, and it came back that she had severe brain damage. She has she has 3 main damaged spots, which are like gray spots in her brain. And I do have a scan of her MRI, and if I could find it, like the disc of it, I'll try to insert what her brain looks like and what a normal brain looks like. But if I can't find it, I'm really sorry, because we do have memory stuff like in a specific place, so that, you know, it's keepsake stuff. So if our house caught on fire or anything, that stuff would be protected and safe. But so it's packed away in a safe place. But if I can't find it, I will definitely insert it. But basically, she has like 3 main damaged parts, which is the front and her cortex, and it is like, okay, the 3 main parts is one of them's in the front of her brain, and it's like what produces motor skills and stuff like that. And then she's got one in the back that is for vision, which we have had her eyes checked, and she's definitely not blind. She has very good vision. She just has weak optic nerves. And the other one that is affected is her hearing, and I think it's like somewhere on this side. I'm not really sure. I can't really remember where it's at, but it's somewhere. Everything's on this side. But it affects her hearing, but she's clearly not deaf. But this doctor was like, your daughter's blind and she's deaf and blah blah blah, she'll never walk, she'll never do this, blah blah blah. And I was just like, I don't need a negative doctor. Like, me and this doctor literally had an argument, and I left his office bawling my eyes out because I was like, you're not going to sit here and tell me what my daughter can and can't do. God has the final say over that, and I don't care. Yeah, you're a doctor and you know all these medical terms and stuff, but God did not put my daughter back on this earth for her to suffer for the rest of her life. And she has made such progress since we went and seen that doctor, and I really thought about going to his office just to prove to him that my daughter wasn't what he said she was. Like, he was like, she'll never walk, she'll never talk, she'll never do this, blah 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 blah. And she knows she can't talk vocally, but she does communicate with us. As you've seen in the video, she does growl and stuff like that. She talks in her own way. And like how me and my husband communicate with her is if we ask her if she wants something, we'll like clap if you want it, or if you don't want it, don't clap. So that's how we've learned to communicate with her. And also we listen to her different types of cries that she has and the different types of vocals that she uses, and we've been able to communicate with her in that way. But the doctor was like, she'll never do this, blah 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 blah. And then right after we left that doctor's office, we had an ENT appointment, and she had a hearing test done. This was when she was a year old, and she was responding to the sound. Like, she would turn to the right really well, but to the left it would take her a little bit longer to hear the sound. And so when we came out of the booth, the lady that did the sound test, like the hearing test, was like, oh, your daughter's deaf, she needs hearing aids, blah blah blah. And so then when we went back into the office with the doctor, like, he brought us into his actual office and we sat down and talked, and he was like, we think she needs hearing aids, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, so you think she can't hear? So I stood behind her and was like, Aubrey, like, I was whispering, I was like, Aubrey, where's your eyes? And she pointed to her eyes. I was like, Aubrey, where's your ears? And she pointed to her ears. He was like, that doesn't mean that she can hear. And I was like, well, then what does it mean? And then he was like, we just think she needs hearing aids. I was like, that's ridiculous. My daughter's not deaf. Yeah, she might have some hearing points that are harder for her to pick up than others, but she's definitely not deaf. She definitely hears. As you guys see in the vlogs and stuff, she can definitely communicate with us. She hears what we say, tell her, and she hears what we say to her. Just like the vision thing, we were told that she was blind, so I took her to the eye doctor, like I said, and they said that her vision is perfect. She just has weak optic nerves, kind of like nystagmatism. I think that's how you pronounce it, nystagmatism. Like how your eyes like shake. My daughter has that. Like, if she tries to focus too hard, you could see her eyes move back and forth, which it's gotten a lot better, and they kind of like rotate a little bit, kind of like this. But it's gotten a lot better as she got older. Just like the eye doctor said, as she gets older, it'll strengthen itself. And that she doesn't think she needs glasses, especially not right now with the way that she scratches her ears and all that as it is. But as I do more vlogs and get into more detail about things, you guys will learn a lot more about Aubrey. This was just me trying to, touch base, because I didn't really do an introduction video when I started my YouTube. I literally just hopped into it and started making videos. But I really wish I would have sat down and explained my daughter's why she's medically fragile and stuff like that. But like I said, I will do a labor video on what happened to my daughter when I was in labor with her when I was 16. But I have to work through it in therapy before I can speak on it, because every time I talk about it, I just get this overwhelming emotion. Like, it takes me back to that. Like, of course, like, it was traumatic for me. I was 16 years old when what happened to her happened. It just literally takes me back to the trauma, and I feel like I'm reliving it. Like, I feel the same feelings in my chest that I felt, in my throat, in my face. Like, I could smell the way the hospital smelled. Like, it's bad. So I'm trying to work through that in therapy. In my next therapy session, hopefully I'll be able to work through it enough to the point where I'll be able to talk to you guys about it, because I really would like to share my daughter's birth story, because like I've told you in other videos, it is a horror story. Like, that is why I do not condone in teen pregnancy, but if you are pregnant, please make sure you know your doctor. Like, do your research. Like, make sure you go to a doctor that's gonna try his best to be there when you deliver your baby, because the doctor that I had, he was an amazing OBGYN with my daughter. I used a different OBGYN with my son, but the OBGYN I had with my daughter, he was going through a lot. Like, his daughter had leukemia, him and his wife was going through a divorce, and I'm not going to say his name, but he was a great doctor. But because of that, and also I had my daughter 3 weeks early, he was on vacation when I had her, so he wasn't able to be there. And another doctor had to deliver my daughter. And this said doctor I don't know, he didn't do his job properly, and I can't, for like I said, for legal reasons, say his name. But where was I going with that? It's been a long day, guys. But my doctor that was actually my OBGYN couldn't be there, and a doctor that didn't even know me or anything about my medical issues or anything like that delivered my daughter. But like I said, I'll make a whole video about my daughter's labor story, and I plan on making a video about my son's pregnancy and how I found out I was pregnant with him and all that. So whatever videos you guys want to see that I talk about in these videos, just comment below if there's something you want to hear, like a story time that you want to hear quicker than another one, like there's something you're more interested in hearing than something else, and I'll try my best to get that video out. I actually have a couple of videos pre-recorded that I haven't been able to get edited because, like I said, there's been a lot going on here lately, and once all this is over with, I will be able to make a video about that. But right now, for legal purposes, I can't speak about what is going on in our lives, but I'm still going to try my best to continue to vlog and continue to be active on TikTok and Instagram as much as possible. But like I said, you guys, please understand I'm going through a lot right now. I can't talk about it, but there are going to be some weeks maybe, or some periods of time where I might not feel like uploading, or I might not feel like being active. But just bear with me. I promise you guys I will explain as this begins to come to an end. I will be able to explain more to you guys. But that's basically all I wanted to jump on here and say. But if you guys have any question about Aubrey or anything like that, just comment below or DM me on Instagram, message me on TikTok, snap me, whatever, and I'll answer any questions that you have. I'm not offended when people ask questions. I want people to ask questions because, like I said, I don't condone in teenage pregnancy, but I was a teen mom, and I just want to bring awareness to not every pregnancy is gonna end the way you think. Like, I was 16 years old when what happened to my daughter happened, like when I went into labor with her and what happened. And I just want to raise awareness that when you're 16, your body is not ready to have a baby, and because of that, a lot of complications can happen. And I'm not saying that it's my fault that what happened to my daughter happened. I know that 100%. I did blame myself for a long time for what happened to her. Like, I blamed myself, and like I said, I'll get into that when I make the video about her labor story. But I did blame myself for a long time about what happened to her, but it was not my fault. It was not my husband's fault. It was nothing we were doing or nothing we were doing wrong. We did everything by the book. I literally read every book possible. I did everything I could. Everything my doctor said, I did it by the book. Like I said, I was that mom when I was pregnant. I was so terrified of something happening because I was so young, and then something did happen. So you guys, if you're thinking about becoming pregnant, like I've talked about this, I'm pretty sure, in my 15 and pregnant story time. Me and my husband did not purposely get pregnant. No, I was not preventing myself because my birth control had run out, and I'll link that video at the end of this video, or I'll put it somewhere around here so that you can go watch my 15 and pregnant story time. But me and my husband were not using contraceptive. I'm allergic to latex. That's not an excuse, but we were not using condoms, and we were not protecting ourselves. But no, we did not plan my daughter. I still love her 100% as if I did, but we didn't plan her. It wasn't an accident. It was just a surprise. And I love my daughter so much, and I'm thankful every day that I have her, because if I didn't have her, I don't know where I would be right now. I probably would have went down a different road than I have, and I wouldn't be as successful as I am today without becoming a mom to her. But like I said, if you guys have any questions, just let me know. Instagram, DM me, whatever. However you want to get in touch with me. I have Snapchat, I have Instagram, I have TikTok, whatever. Just let me know if you have any questions, or if there's anything that you want to know more about, any videos you want me to do, comment below, and I'll try my best to get those videos out. Like I said, I have a couple pre-recorded that I haven't edited yet because there's been so much going on, but just hold off and bear with me, guys. I promise that I have lots of videos coming, and I know I haven't been very active here lately, but I promise I'm trying to get back on track. But I think that's all, and yeah, so I will see you guys in the next one. I'm really tired. I'm about to probably eat a little dinner, probably just a little snack, because I'm not really too hungry, but I am kind of hungry. But I'm probably just gonna eat something and give me something to drink, and then I'm probably gonna head to bed. And then this video should be up really soon. I don't know how soon, but I will post on Instagram and Snapchat and all that when I post it. But I will see you guys in the next one.